What's up everyone? Did you miss me? Welcome to something different than House of the Dragon. I've decided to give something else a try and watch a movie. And since a lot of the people on the internet have been reacting to the movie Knives Out, I think that recently the second part has come out. I've been reminded that I've never actually seen the first part. I've always wanted to watch it, but I've never actually had anyone to watch it with me, so I kinda waited, and now I think it's the perfect time since the number 2 part is out. It's actually a thriller and a mysterious genre, and also a comedy, which I find interesting. So I find it the perfect genre for my type of content. For my type of content, I will try to predict who's the killer and what happened, but obviously it's hard to say whether that's going to be possible for me. It has a great rating on IMDb, 7.9, which is great, and the cast is just spectacular. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Catherine Langford, she played in 13 Reasons Why. Yeah, and the cast is just great. So I'm expecting it to be very intriguing and kind of a holiday movie. So as you can see, I'm dressed up for Christmas. So let's just sit down, have a cup of tea and try to predict what's going to happen in this film. It's something different to what I've been watching. Maybe you can suggest any other movie or series that I can predict and watch and react. After this one, I'll try to watch the second one as well, obviously. Thank you so much for watching this. Hope you'll enjoy my prediction, and let's predict Knives Out. I have to be really detail-oriented in this film in order to try and guess who the killer will be.
Morning, Mr. Thromby.
Mr. Thromby? Is that the guy who's going to die? So it already happened. Beautiful soundtrack though. Dramatic.
Hey, her name's Marta. She was Granddad's nurse. She's with us. That help?
It's okay.
Granddad's nurse, so that's his granddaughter.
Not knowing what to do next. Marta, anything.
I guess she was close to him.
We're ready for you now. We'd like to see you one at a time.
All right.
Okay, so let's introduce all of the characters.
We're very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. That means a lot.
So, stand that night.
She doesn't look so as touched.
No.
Daniel Craig.
You two were very close.
We had our own secret way of communicating.
So they weren't close.
Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona and built himself into one of the best-selling mystery writers of all time.
Wow.
So he was a mystery writer. Didn't he, as a mystery writer, do it himself just to make his life into this mystery novel and make a little fun of it for everyone? That would be funny.
You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan. I'm a big fan. I mean, his popped into his head, fully formed. It was the easy part for him.
What is Daniel Craig doing?
16. Very.
He played in It, right?
The boy is literally a Nazi.
He's an alt-right troll dipshit.
Kids today with the internet, it's amazing. I was happy to have that night with him, to be by his side, to think.
This is funny, so basically everyone has their own version of what happened because we see the same shot again with the cake, and last time it was Linda by his side and now it's Walt and Donna and their son. So probably every person will have their own version of the night, and the question is who's gonna be right. So we will have to also figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth, and probably everyone will lie a little bit, but yeah.
You remained close to the Thrombies.
Oh, they're my family. It's that balance of opposites that's the nugget of flam.
Doesn't seem like she's supported by them.
She could have stuck around for the cake.
I think Linda was upset.
I love all of these family intrigues. Similar to House of the Dragon. Does he play a note every time he thinks someone's lying?
This is Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
Well, Blanc.
Yes. Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown.
So he's the Poirot and Sherlock of this case.
You're famous.
I love her. You're famous.
I just buried my 85-year-old father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
So everyone thinks that he killed himself with a knife?
Been a good friend to Harlan. Family's from Paraguay. Linda really likes her work ethic. Immigrants, we get the job done.
Immigrants, we get the job done. Hamilton.
From Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
I saw it at the Public.
Not that it matters, but really, Dad hands him a book twice a year and Walt publishes it. Are you baiting me, Detective?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
And if you think I am dumb enough to be baited into talking family business...
Walt doesn't run shit. Because there are no TV and...
So her husband didn't take the same approach as she did. Funny.
But you're not going to be running the publishing house anymore.
Who is?
You're free of it.
Damn.
My mind's made up.
Okay, so we have the first motive of the murder. So I'm guessing that throughout the movie now we're just going to learn about the other different motives.
And Dad, for some unknown reason, always supported him.
She did hear Harlan in a screaming match with somebody that afternoon in his study.
Screaming match?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he had an argument with almost everyone? Oh, so he's cheating.
That's none of your business.
Put all of it in this letter to her. Tomorrow she gets it.
Harlan.
So there are a lot of stakes on the day that is to come tomorrow. Tomorrow Walt is going to be fired. Tomorrow Linda is going to find out about her husband cheating. So yeah, another motive.
Put his mom in a nursing home, and Linda had always opposed that. And I wanted to wait until we got back to Boston to tell Linda, so...
Let me just make a prediction right now, just to throw it out there, just to see whether I'm going to guess it right. Let's just make it fun. Could it be the caregiver? Okay, so right now my intuition is telling me that it's either Linda's and Richard's son, so Chris Evans, or Martha, the caregiver. I'm not sure. I don't know the motives, but yeah, we'll see. So that's my first initial intuitive prediction.
It was just a mix-up with the payment for Meg's tuition.
I'm sorry to press, but what kind of mix-up?
So he stopped paying, maybe?
You have been double-dipping Meg's tuition and stealing from me $100,000 a year for the past 4 years.
Harlan, I don't know how this mix-up happened, but
So now
I love her acting. She's like a prime LA girl, no? I swear to God. Everyone has this old-timey accent and then she comes in and it's so funny. It's so funny to see the contrast between everyone and then her accent.
Joni, I know it'll hurt, but it's all for the best.
So he has all of these beefs with every single person in the family. So as we can tell, nobody really has a good relationship with the father. He never wrote the letter. He just wanted him to talk to her, right?
Throat slit? Typical for a suicide?
Yes, I mean...
No, it's not. Well, she's nervous. I think they're trying to imply that she did it, but I don't think she did it now.
Cabrera.
Mora Cabrera.
Miss Cabrera, you can just wait inside and...
Well, they've worked together in James Bond. That's funny.
You have a regurgitative reaction to Miss Truden.
What does that mean?
Just the thought of lying. Yeah, it makes me puke.
Really?
Well, that's a convenient thing to have.
Is Richard having an affair?
No.
Oh, shit! My dear girl,
So he told her everything.
Was Harlan planning on cutting off Joni's allowance?
come on. No, have you seen her Insta? She's an influencer.
No, allowances and motive.
Have you ever seen her? Have you seen her Insta?
Who hired you?
I do not know. So somebody suspects foul play and goes through this high-chair dance of hiring me, of staying anonymous.
Intriguing.
Compels me, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just knocked over the goal board, son.
You know that game with the grid and stones? They play it every night. He was fine.
Something happened there.
Love you.
Love you.
So she did.
Walt, I'm leaving.
Walt was smoking a cigar on the porch with his son. He saw her leave and drive off. Noted the time, midnight.
This is interesting. Marta seems suspicious.
And there is no other staircase up to Harlan's room?
None. Just a creaky one.
Interesting.
So,
There's a way from the outside, no?
Everyone can lie. Well, almost everyone.
Yeah, Marta cannot really lie.
Mr. Brera,
I love the knives background. It's kind of symbolic for the film.
So please, take your time.
And it's kind of symbolic as well because the person that is being interrogated is sat right in the middle of that piece. Basically symbolizes the fact that they're interrogating him and basically like putting knives to that person and forcing them to tell the truth, even though they don't.
I know how this is gonna end. What is that?
Why can't I beat you at this game?
Because I'm not playing to beat you. I'm playing to build a beautiful pattern.
I'm not sure what this game is, but I think maybe it's a logical game. And so it's kind of showing that Marta is smart. Maybe she was the one to do it.
Hello? 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 Get under a door frame! Yeah!
The pills as well.
I cut the line on all 4 of them.
4 of them.
Wasn't easy.
The 4th one is the son of Linda.
Jesus, Ransom.
There's the knife.
Oh, there's so much of me in that kid. Confident, stupid.
It's going to be Ransom.
Protected.
You had a long day. You wanna do drugs?
You mean the good stuff?
Yeah?
This stuff is the best.
She mixed up
Oh my god.
the medicine.
I'm gonna give you an emergency shot of naloxone so you don't die in 10 minutes.
Oh, well, no pressure.
Wow. So she almost killed him?
10 minutes.
Yeah, from the moment of injection. Now, it's 8-ish now, and even if the
How is he so matter-of-fact chill?
I have it because it comes with the kids. It should be here. It has to be. It's like a...
Doesn't look like she has it.
Harlan, I need to call
Stop
the ambulance.
this, stop
They
this
need
one.
to get here.
No time, you have to listen.
I'm calling the family.
Oh, okay, so it was her falling.
We have got to get you out of this. Think of your mom.
My mom.
Get behind me, get behind me. Don't make a noise.
Oh, so are they telling us what actually happened? No. But she has a problem now because she can't lie.
She'll be found out and at best deported, and your family will be broken. But we're not going to let that happen, are we?
Oh, he's so
You have
nice.
to do exactly what I tell you.
And he's so nice thinking about her mom.
Call attention to the time,
God, it's midnight already.
if you can. Then to avoid the security cameras, pull off the road before the carved elephant.
He's so smart. Because he wrote all of the mysterious mystery novels throughout his life, he knows exactly what to do.
Walt is smoking outside, and he'll see you through the glazed window.
Dad, go back to bed.
Wow.
You know I can't lie. I'll puke.
Well, then don't lie. Tell fragments of the truth in this exact order.
Well, so she killed him by an accident. I was kind of right in the beginning that he did himself. Well, he didn't, but who tipped James Bond? Who gave him money? So someone knows.
This all feels like like something he'd write, not do.
It's funny because it is. What will this movie be about, since we already know what happened? My idea about what actually happened is that she maybe killed him and given him the deadly dose, but then someone else came there and killed him with the knife, not knowing that he was already dead or something like that. And also, didn't they find the medication inside of his body that he was given a deadly dose of morphine or whatever it was? Then they must have surely known that it was her.
Something is afoot with this whole affair. I know it. I believe you know it too. I want you to be by my side for it.
What?
My confidant, my eyes and ears.
Hey, wait, Detective, why me?
I trust your kind heart.
Oh no. She's in a tough situation.
Right now.
So she left and he was still alive. So she doesn't know for sure that he died because of her.
And everything will be
okay.
just fine. I promise.
Why did he do it in front of her? It must be so tough that you know you're going to die in 10 minutes and you have to come up with this whole solution of how to cover the tracks. Oh no, there's one speck of a blood on her shoe. Why did he do it in front of her, and why did she open the door? No.
I can hang on to that.
Yeah.
So she had the magnet in order to destroy the tape?
I want to, Marta, stop.
What? What?
Marta, stay there. Marta, stay there, Marta. No.
Destroying the evidence. It's not that loud. I love those crackers. What's their name? Biscoff? You know those little biscuits that they give you to like every coffee? I love them so much. And now they're making these spreads and I could just eat that with a spoon all day. I'm hungry now.
Funny, Ransom, you skipped the funeral, but you're early for the will reading.
This Ransom reminds me of Damon.
Alt-right troll.
Liberal snowflake.
I don't know what any of that means.
Means your son's a little creep.
Love that.
You wanna go? Come on, no, watch out now.
This is like every family gathering ever.
Come on, I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I just heard two things. My will. And then I heard Ransom say, I'm warning you.
Everyone will blame Ransom and think he did it. I think that at the end of the day, Marta will confess to save Ransom.
That any of us are gonna give you, like Dad liked to say, a single red dime. You're nuts!
Son,
I love Chris.
did Harlan tell you he was going to cut you out of the will?
Yep.
But come on, everyone's so hypocritical. He told 3 other people he's going to stop supporting them. But Ransom is the only one that actually confessed to it. Everyone else is lying. Oh.
This might be the best thing that could ever happen to you.
Thank you. My mother, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, this is not going to be easy for you, but it'll be good.
That's a convenient window to have in your house for a thing such as a murder.
I hereby direct that all my assets, both liquid and otherwise, I leave in their entirety to Marta Cabrera. My entire ownership...
This is bad. This is bad because it actually looks like she had a motive to kill him. Oh my god, no! It was so funny to see that everyone was comforting her that they're going to take care of her, but now she can take care of them.
I don't know.
She's always
Alan, you can take
she's not our
this
family.
piece of paper
She's
and
not
shove
our
it.
family. I love how everyone was including her because she's like a family, and now that the money is involved, everyone's saying that she's not a family.
We are the Thrombies, goddammit! This is still our house!
Not anymore.
Oh, you little bitch! You little...
It's not like she knew.
Sex with my grandpa, you dirty anchor baby!
And in the meantime, I'd maybe run.
Wait a minute. I totally understand.
She's already trying to get on it.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know why he...
I love how this is shot. It's on purpose so chaotic.
I think this could be the best thing to happen to all of you!
That was so good. He told them the same thing they told him. This is going to be so good for you.
So why?
I love his sweater.
Why?
So cozy.
There's got to be a bigger reason why, and you know
Well,
it.
how about it had to do more with you guys than with me?
It's true, she's right.
Yeah, my mother built her business from the ground up with $1 million loan from my grandfather. My father owns none of it. She made him sign a prenup. He lives in fear.
These are the complications all the time with people that have money and their family. It's never, I don't know, it's never easy.
He told me Jesus, I could have killed him.
This is such a cool concept. I've never seen a mystery thriller like this. The fact that the killer that did it didn't want to do it, but also had the motive because she's getting all of the money. And he was fine with the fact that she killed him. Love this concept, really cool.
And tell me what happened to my grandfather.
You asshole.
Marta,
Oh no.
tell me.
Is she going to tell him? You just don't reply, that's all.
You not liking what he did does not speak to testamentary capacity.
What about...
His assistant is sleeping in the background.
It's if someone is convicted of killing the person, they don't get their inheritance.
Harlan committed suicide.
Oh, so interesting to see how they were so nice to her at the beginning and wanted to even give her some money, and now that she's the only person that will inherit his will, they want to destroy her.
I know. Just saying it sounds insane, but it's all true.
She told him.
And I think Blank's been on to me from the start.
She told him.
You gonna say something?
I always thought I was the only one that could beat him at Go.
That's what he got from that?
You're not going to go to jail. That detective's not going to catch you.
He's going to help her?
And you're not going to give up the money.
Oh.
I can help you get away with this. And then, you're going to give me my cut of the inheritance.
Whoa.
And with the will, what are you gonna do?
She's going to keep it.
You have to make things right. You know what's right. Marta.
What's morally right in this situation?
Oh my God.
Love her eyes. I want that color.
Your mother came into the country illegally, criminally, and you come into this inheritance with all the scrutiny that entails. I'd be afraid that...
So he's blackmailing her?
With the family's resources, you could help me fix it.
Yeah, with the right...
What kind of resources? She has them now.
Because Harlan gave me all your resources. So that means with my resources, I'll be able to fix it. So I guess I'm
smart. Who is that? Okay, so this is beginning to be the actual real question of the whole movie. Who is the person that knows what actually happened? Is it the grandmother? Because she actually saw it. Someone who's kind of invisible. Or the other caretaker there. I don't know what her name is, but... Someone knows what she did, but they're not doing anything about it.
Marta, this is going to show the morphine overdose.
So I'm screwed.
That's what I said. Didn't they see in the autopsy?
What's the point in sending you this?
Yeah, what is the point?
What's still pending from the autopsy?
Just a report on the blood work.
Blood work? Why blood work? He killed himself. So somebody set it on fire and it wasn't them.
You're totally in the clear.
Oh no, he found them. Yep.
flooring it?
I am literally flooring it!
It's not gonna take them a long time to catch up.
Hey, thank you. I couldn't do this without you.
What if it's him?
That was the dumbest car chase of all time.
It was.
Ransom came back, she said.
Hands on the vehicle.
I don't know what he came back to do, but we'll find out.
So, they think it's him. I thought so.
A case with a hole in the middle.
But I love him as a detective.
A donut. I'm just talking through my process here. Let me
A
know.
donut.
What are you saying?
You did this. Don't get away with this.
What is happening? Why is this so confusing?
911, what's your emergency?
She helped her.
So I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Young Ransom just told Lieutenant Elliot everything.
Good. Give the doctors my number so they'll call if anything changes with Fran.
All right.
What if somebody mixed up her medicine on purpose? That's unlikely. It's getting confusing and I thought it's already uncovered.
I know where the tox report is.
She hid it there?
Anyways, this will tie everything up.
It's not going to have the morphine in,
And I just handed it to you.
will it?
That you deserved to hear it from me.
It's going to be suicide, right?
Excuse me! You have all treated her like shit to steal back a fortune that you lost and she deserves.
He's not wrong.
In the case of Harlan Thrombey, is ruled as suicide. And the case is closed.
Monk.
What? Thank you.
Has a hole in it, Senna. It is not a donut hole, but a smaller donut with its own hole. And our donut is not a hole at all.
Monk, look, I understand.
What is he saying?
Someone who knew what Marta did wanted to expose it, but could not reveal how.
Who knew?
Fran!
The answer is not so simple.
Not at all.
Marta, I'm so sorry. I told them everything. I figured it was up. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's alright, Ransom. I'm glad you did.
Not exactly.
It was him.
Why you hide me?
Wow. So it was him all along?
What were the overheard words by the Nazi child masturbating in the bathroom? My will.
I love him.
Not a red dime or word of my work to a single one of them. You included. I'm giving it to Marta. All of it.
Wow.
You knew what medications Harlan took. You knew what Marta would be injecting him with that night.
Marta was responsible for his death. You would get your share back.
He was very smart. How did he come up with this?
You used the syringes in the kit to switch the liquids and the 2 medication vials.
Wait, so she didn't kill him?
I gave Harlan...
The correct doses. Yes.
No.
You knew because there is the slightest, almost imperceptible differences of tincture and viscosity between the 2 liquids. You gave him the correct medication because you are a good nurse.
That's so nice.
The cause of death was truly, solely suicide, and you are guilty of nothing. If Harlan had listened to you and called the ambulance,
He would have lived.
he would be alive today.
Wow. What a twist of events. I would never have predicted this.
Tomorrow brings news, not of a medical error and a guilty nurse, but of a slit throat and a suicide. She witnessed you tampering with Harlan's medication in the medical bag. Marta's confession. He now realizes that Marta has committed no crime. And
wow.
You're not going to give up the money.
You're not going to give up the money.
You've come this far.
You come this far.
This is so smart and so twisted upon itself. It's exactly as he said. It's a big donut with a hole inside and then a small donut inside that hole. Yeah, I found it really interesting why he wanted the money, because that's not usually the type of thing that the good guy does.
I knew Harlan wouldn't just kill himself.
Yes, Fran, you were right.
Don't come near me! I'm warning you!
What did you expect, honestly?
Didn't say, you did this. She wasn't talking about me, she said,
You did this.
You did this.
You.
Marta had not outplayed you once again.
by having a kind heart.
By calling an ambulance. This was cool.
Fran's alive?
Oh, yes.
She's okay. She's ready to talk.
He must be disappointed.
You think I'm not gonna fight to protect my home? Our birthright?
By killing your grandfather?
Yeah, I killed Fran, but I guess I didn't. So what do you have on me?
Fran's dead.
Wow.
And you just confessed to her murder.
Wow, she outplayed him so well. How many twists is this film going to have? Why? Oh, it's a fake one, right? She's so lucky in every aspect. What a douche. But she made him confess. That's great. So what, the only good guy there was Meg from their family? She's the only one that cares. All of them are sad because they do not have the money. Is he trying to pay them off? Oh, so she'll find out. So everyone got their justice?
When did you know I had something to do with Harlan's death?
Oh, from the first moment you set foot in front of me.
Oh, come on. Really?
You won, not by playing the game Harlan's way, but yours.
I should help them, right?
Well,
help Meg, but that's all. I love this shot because not only has she won in terms of the will, but you can also see that portrayed in this scene where she's standing above them and they're standing down below, and also she has the huge house, luxurious house, and they're standing by her car, which is a less luxurious item. So I love that contrast. How the roles reversed. Well, she's deserving. It's what he wanted. Oh, and she had his cup. Nice. My house. That's nice. I think it started in a similar way. Wow. I'm so glad I watched this. Such a good movie, which leaves you with the positive vibes, which is a new thing for me because the last several months I have been watching House of the Dragon, and every time I was just left feeling depressed after each episode. So, let's have a short recap. So in the end, well, the bad guy in this movie was Chris Evans, also called Ransom. And even though Marta was the supposed killer, it was just a huge misunderstanding. Yeah, it was so interesting to see what actually happened, because I was also very surprised in the middle of the film because already they told us that Marta was the killer. And I thought, what else could they unveil for us? And after this whole thing, we've seen that actually it was actually a suicide. So I don't know if I remember it correctly, but I said at the beginning of the movie that he killed himself because he just wanted to make a fun game for everyone, since he writes a lot of mystery novels. I was kind of right. And I also said in my first predictions that I think it's either going to be Marta or Ransom. So I wasn't really far off either. I kind of was right about the main two suspects, so wow, I'm impressed by myself. But obviously I would have never guessed the whole plot and what actually happened. That was too complex for me. And yeah, it's so funny that he actually didn't really have to die, but instantly when he found out that he's going to die, he went into this whole mode he's used to when he's writing his books. That, okay, how should we cover the tracks? And they didn't actually do the right thing, which is called the ambulance. That's a kind of a bittersweet ending. It's so cool that the detective, Daniel Craig, actually knew from the start, because he saw the blood speck, which I was wondering throughout the movie, when are we going to talk about this blood? Because we know it's there. And so he knew, and he didn't really make any conclusions, which he's a good detective then. So in terms of the predictions, I think that I was halfway right. I was kind of right that it was either Marta or Ransom, but the actual thing is that the murder never happened. But the malicious intent was Ransom, so I was kind of right. So wow, a great movie, such a great concept, such a great story. I'm so flabbergasted by the people who are making up these stories. How do you come up with this? This is so complicated. Yeah, I loved it. It was fun to watch. It didn't really drag on. It was captivating throughout the whole story. So really happy and impressed by that. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy my reaction, and did you also enjoy this movie? Because I loved it, and now I'm actually very excited to watch the second part. I would love to see the same actors again, but I think it's going to probably be a new story. Hope you enjoyed this, because I did. That's probably it. Many thanks for watching, for supporting me, and hope you'll enjoy the content that is to come next. Love you guys, and see you in the next one.